In 2 months, you guys have to change right away, within 2 months, into something the universe will accept as you being, let's see, a good learning. A good learning for the souls they're stuck here right now. They have to come up and actually help the universe expand. That's what the universe wants from you. Not to make sure your economy and your money market system is fine, so your wealth class could live a lot better than your middle class could be living, and the poor class someone dying. It doesn't really matter, right? You have to do something and do it fast. Every day until that day, I'm going to be doing this. I this because there's nothing else that's going in my mind is more important than this. Because it doesn't really matter. Because if you don't really listen, then in 2 months' time, after that date, I won't be here. You won't be here. Nothing will be here. We won't be here anymore. I'll be back. I'll be back to where I am. There's a lot of places where you could end up, including no longer existing again. So it's just very important that people put everything else down that you think is very important. Put that shit away. Put it aside. Put it in the garbage. Burn it. And think about the fact that the only thing that's really important right now is you finding out how the Mayan and all those other civilizations connected to this planet. And actually he said, well, there's no proof that you can actually speak to Mother Earth. We're in a science laboratory. We took a makeshift little rock and we put some trees on it, and then we said, everybody communicate with the tree, with the rock, and the rock didn't say anything to us. And then we started cracking it into little pieces, and everybody see, so Mother Earth doesn't care if we fucking destroy it. So say you're scientists. You gotta get away from all that shit fast. You got 2 months. And so listening to the people that said, oh, you know what? I hear the planet very well. And she's saying, stop doing everything that you're doing that's destroying it. Because every civilization that existed before you that did that, ended up in the same place that you in. Do you understand? That's where money brings you to that point of deciding whether it's one point to have more money or well, fuck up the boat. Who cares, man? We fuck it up. We just make it. We build another boat. We figure out how the boat works, and then we build another one, and then we jump on that one with all the money. You keep on going doing that, I guarantee you're gonna see the shit you're seeing now become more and more and more and more grave, and to the point as well that end day you're gonna be like. Okay, I remember in 2012, we were all holding hands and thinking about an ascension. Here we're all looking at each other going oh shit, this is the other one. You got 2 months left. And I didn't say any of that to scare you. I said that to say, hey, I would rather, just you creator, I would rather watch you guys all go all right. Yeah, well, they were right. Wasn't me then. I'm not right. The universe is right. Nothing else in the universe is using a monetary system. The universe doesn't give a shit about your money or your gold. What it gives a shit about is you taking these souls that are inside you and fucking teaching them how to be what they need to be. Part of an expanding universe that's also needed for. Not down here just doing the same thing over and over again. So the wealth class, woohoo! The wealth class should just keep on getting wealthier and wealthier as the poor class is poor and poorer into what? Oh, the wealth class, oh, the poor class, watch. Everybody, put your fear. Oh, they're all gone. Yay. Okay, let's feed the souls to our children. Do you understand? There were three entities that represented the Christ consciousness. Jesus Christ, John the Baptist, and Sal. John the Baptist was the first that came out and tried to make people understand that water is you. You are water. You are air. You are everything on this planet. So the water that's coming through you to cleanse you should be taken care of, not polluted. Number one. Way back then he was talking about that. Christ was like, hey man, whatever you do, money is the root of all evil, okay? Don't, I'm telling you, money is the And luckily you had Sal, the third entity that made the Christ consciousness. The third entity that saved both of those men. And both of those men were able to go to a place where their knowledge was actually accepted and understood by a very intelligent tribal culture that was caught up in a whole lot of bullshit that happened around them that ended up at a place where there was enough of them that were understanding enough to be the seeds of the Mayan, the Incan, and the Aztec civilizations. That they weren't just, they sacrifice people. These people were much more advanced than any of you. They were timekeepers of this universe, of this planet. And they gave you a lot of stuff that you don't even realize they gave you. You can think about, remember the Incan on the movie? They showed him, he brought that, he turned the heart out, and then he sacrificed it to the sun. Oh, crazy, right? This is what you do to tribal cultures. Let's see. What's the word again? Persecute them? No. What did you do with the witches? Look, we got 2 months, man. I'm not kidding you. If I'm right, you guys are fucking not. Oh, shut. Right now, it's crazy. Give them some medication. You should. There's medication that I'll give you can take that'll make all that go away. Hey, like me, hey. If you're right, hey, man. You're right. Are you happy that you're right about this, really? If I'm right though, then you're basically fucked, man. And you're gonna sit there watching, just like the sheep at the end of that line to the slaughter line, going like, oh well, yeah, they said that on the other side of that door there's like a whole nother sheep land, and we're all gonna get like fed like all 24 hours, and it's all great. You see, and then when you go there, nobody's coming out the other side. This is the greatest place in the world, like. And guys and the sheep next to him going like, really, dude? You believe that shit? Yeah, man. Why shouldn't I believe that, man? Why? No, dude, they're going in there. They're slashing you up. You see how they're coming out with plates? That's going to be us on that plate. No fucking way, man. Don't say that. I don't want to hear that. No, there's a sheep paradise at the end there. You understand? There's no sheep paradise waiting for you at the end of that. There's you getting off the fucking line and saying enough's enough. Now. Absolutely fucking now. The entire majority of this fucking planet now. That's about everything that God wants you to do. Everything else in the 10 Commandments. Oh yeah, tell them after that. After they do this. Because all those don't matter if they don't survive the next 2 months. Y'all have a good night.